Good afternoon. It is December the 4th, 2017, and we're going to recap today's trading and take a look at tomorrow's. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations, unlike an actual performance record. Simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Well, treasuries started up at the opening of Globex. Stock market was higher. We were higher when the stock market was higher and was setting its high of 26.63. We had one little bit of selling this morning. We wanted to get short. We had 7 to 11 as a sell on the 10-year, and the high was 8, so we were able to fill that trade. Market got up as high as 9, so had plenty of time to put that trade on. Came back as low as 3.5. So our idea about selling into that first rally turned out to be correct. Emini failed to make new highs intraday today. The high was put in Globex, and treasuries held their own and traded higher. And we've got a very, very strong close on weakness in the Emini. So right now, look at what we have. We have a leaning P, not totally a P out there because of all this volume we have down. So we'll be selling 8s to 12s in the overnight and 15 to 19. If the Emini breaks, we want no part of the short side of the market. On the buy side, we'll be buying the buck to 04 and 25 to 29. 24 is pretty good support, so we had a good day today. Had some good trades work out for us, and made some calls that structurally that were filled and worked out as envisioned. That's always nice. Sometimes it doesn't happen that way. Most of the time it does, because we execute with the trading community the first time into that defined support or resistance, and see how big of a ride we can get. Okay, market again was strong. We had our first sell in the 24-28 area. We had a high of 27 in Z period. You can see that right there. Market did come back and get down to 15. We had support at 12 to 16, so we caught both sides of the market. Then weakness in the E-mini took us higher, and that's how we end up closing out for the day. So 4 to 8, number 1, sell 11 to 15. 19 to 23, sell 2. Take some heavy selling in the E-mini to change our mind. 24-28's number 1. Buying 17 to 21, buy 1. Buy 9 to 13, number 2. Looking at the E-mini, we are going to see a higher high and a higher low. You can see that we had a heck of a day last Friday. We do have selling up here, and we're going to definitely see a pretty strong B in the E-mini with a couple of distributions down. A big one started in K period. We were talking about getting down to this 2642 area, leaning against that. And it looks like we're on the way to doing that. So if the market was to close right now, we'd be selling 49s, 51s, 54, 56. On the buy side, 40 to 42, buy 1, 35, 37, buy 2. Tomorrow's news, international trade minus 47.1. Big news week, ISM services 54.7. ISM's, that's PMI services, ISM services 59. That's a pretty big number. The news focus will be ISM services. Looking at gold. Inside day, not a lot of help there. Trade it tomorrow. Okay, we will. We came in, we looked at it this morning and said we might not get a $5 day. If we had to make a trade all day long, it's been from the short side. We had 79s to 80s as our sell zone and worked out fine, and we had 73, 75 as our buy. That worked out okay. Came in just above 75, so close to both edges of the market. And here we sit, so 79, 81 where we were, sell 1, 83, 85, sell 2. On the buy side, 74, 76, buy 1, 70, 72, buy 2. Looking at crude oil, inside day, trade it, that we did. Been under pressure all day, move out of the middle and I period, maybe H. So 57, 57 and a quarter. And again, we may have to pay up, but we're going to play for a little bit lower. And then 56.50, 56.75 by 2. On the sell side, 50 to 75, sell 1. Then 58, 58 and a quarter, sell 2. We'll adjust that in the morning. Put an article up there on fossil fuel usage, and it hasn't gone down materially in the last 40 years. And it probably won't, because it's concentrated industry. There's energy. There's 4 concentrated sources of energy: uranium, coal, natural gas, and petroleum. And because of that concentration, it's efficient extraction, and it's there upon demand. Now, the thing that everybody wants to have is solar or wind or tidal or ocean, because it's renewable, it's there, but it's not concentrated energy. You have to build vast structures to collect it, which makes it pretty much inefficient by definition. But there was a picture of lights around the globe, and they thought that LED lights would solved the problem. And now they're complaining about light pollution, and the brightness around the world went up about 2 or 3%, and they're blaming that on LED lights. And the reason for that is that they use less energy, and because they use less energy, you can put more lights up, i.e. more light pollution. So all of these people get out there and they dream up all this stuff, and they forget the basic economic laws. Okay, lower high, lower low on the euro, trying to sell. Bunch of dummies, in my opinion. But they get a political bent because that's how they get paid. They get the government to fund them in their research, and because the government wants to charge on energy or tax anything they can. Okay, 1875 right here, sell one. 65 to 75 will make it, and then 90 to the buck, sell two. On the buy side, 30 to 40. And the buck to 18.10 for buy two. Okay, this is the big week for news, unemployment. Next week be an FOMC rate announcement. Everybody's expecting them to raise interest rates. So we've got a lot of news to hopefully kick off the volatility this week. Make for fun trading. I'll see y'all bright and early in the morning. You have a good evening, and we'll be awakening tomorrow to seasonal norms as far as temperatures go. I'm out of here.